It's another rocking episode of Global Leaders, and today we have with us a familiar face. This is Ria Love. Ria, great to have you with us again. I must say, you're doing some fantastic work for you to be back on that seat. Tell us, how you doing?
Thank you, Rajiv. Always awesome to sit on this platform. I'm fantastic, actually. Couldn't be better.
Well, I know my team takes their time in making sure the right people are sitting there. And I must say, for you to be here again, I'm sure your projects, your initiatives are truly going to another level. What is your secret to success?
I would say patience and perseverance and turning your sad story into a successful one. That's what I'd say it goes through.
So you want to mind to all of our viewers who didn't get the sad story, because I'm one of those people who's all about propagating positivity and happiness. But what are some of the nuggets you took out of your sad story that has empowered you to become this vibrant, energetic woman that you are today?
Thank you, Rajiv. It's a question that's not mostly familiar to me, and I would say to everybody, mental health. Dealing with loving with yourself first is very important into making that sad story, whatever sadness, whatever failures you feel in your life, in turning into actually a successful one. So my advice is, and what worked for me, is that I had to love myself. And in order for me to do that, it was a stepping stone to many.
Love yourself. Well, that's what it's about, loving yourself. And it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're out there propagating positivity and sharing love, I'm sure you're making a difference, and you are Ria Love. So it's quite interesting. So Ria Love, tell us about some of the projects you're working on.
Currently, I'm having a KZN launch coming up in October for my foundation called A Journey Beyond Inspiration. It's an empowerment project where I'm also a counselor and a coach, an educator with purpose, having to deal with people with every sectors of life where they come into that form, asking for advice, being directed, and having some movement to go forth in life. And I'm also working with lots of NGOs where I get to motivate and speak on different levels, and I have a following on that as well, and I'm extremely, incredibly honored to be part of it.
Well, I always see you got a pillar of strength with you at all the different events. And what is his name? I always said I must get this name on camera so he can get a bit of a shout out.
I'm pleased to have my directors who are with me for Journey Beyond Inspiration. Sarah Lee, she's an ambassador for my foundation, and Mark is the CEO, and he's also the director for it as well.
100%. It's always good to see him. He's so supportive and so energetic. Someone say you got a fantastic team. So I want to know, how can people get in touch with you? How can people donate to you and support your cause?
It would be wonderful if you do that, as it is taken into many sectors of lives, especially in the rural areas and areas that's much needed. It doesn't have to be rural. It's actually in sectors where people have no direction, and especially with mental health, anything that's bothering people in their life right now with no direction, even your workers, your staff that need team building and hands to be put together. So you can find me on Facebook, Journey Beyond Inspiration. I have my website, www.journeybeyondinspiration.com. You can call me. My number would appear at the end of this. And my workshop is coming up shortly, where I get to showcase a lot of the talent that's been broadcasted through this.
Wow. A woman that does so much and making a difference on a daily basis. I love it. So, any last words to all your lovely supporters and people out there?
I want to thank you, South Africa, because it is because of you who has known me, recognized me, felt my love, that has pushed me to many global platforms where I carry the word, the inspiration, the motivation, and I am a global empowerment ambassador, carrying all the motivation that I could. And I could only do that with the possibility of having our hands from our people here, lovers, supporters, and families, and everybody that recognizes me and appreciates me for what I do best, which is motivate, inspire, encourage, counsel.
Wow, motivate, inspire, and counsel. I think motivation is such a powerful thing, and we love people who's going out there and making a difference. So, from myself, Rajiv Mothie, I've got one thing left to say. You guys have just been motivated.